Well, welcome back to Houston Life. We have declared it Cozy Wednesday right here in Studio B.
Yeah, we've got our PJs on, we've got our warm drinks, and thank you for joining us. We asked, you delivered. Tina Novak, one of our viewers, just sent us this pic. Obviously, she's watching Houston Life, and she says in the cup, she's got some hot water and some lemons. So Tina, thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yeah, we so appreciate that. And that's how you do it on pins, right? That's a masterclass in how you do it. The only thing we're missing now is a good book to cozy up with, but our next guest is here to help all that.
Yeah, we love Cindy Burnett. She's a local book influencer and host of the Thoughts from a Page podcast. Cindy is back with her top 5 picks to get us back into reading for the new year. And Cindy, it's great to see you.
I'm so glad to be here, and I love the book conversation you guys were having before I came on.
Oh, well, we did too. Yeah. Hey, what did you think about that average that most people in America read about 10 books a year? Does that seem high or low to you?
Well, I guess if you factor in all of the big readers and the no readers, maybe that's right on target.
It's the big readers
averaging out
the non-readers. You read dozens every year,
right.
Is that right?
I read like probably 15 to 20 a month.
Wow.
So I definitely would be, skewing that.
She's keeping our average high. Thank you, Cindy.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, let's go for it. So what I love about your segment, Cindy, is you always bring us a variety. And the very first one, if you like crime solving and mysteries, this is Northwoods by Amy Peace. Is that right?
Amy Peace, that's right. It's a debut set in Wisconsin. Really clever mystery, start of a series, which is great if you want to get in on the ground floor. I always say, read the first one, be ready for the next one. And it also deals with addiction. The main character, whose name's Eli, has PTSD from serving in Afghanistan. He's an alcoholic, and he's struggling with that while he's trying to solve the murder in this town. Very well crafted, a page turner, one you'll want to pick up and not put down.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I love that you do the heavy lifting. You're reading all of these books for us. And if you like books that are maybe set in the past, and you say The House of Eve by Sadiqa Johnson is one of your must-reads.
Absolutely. This book is phenomenal. Came out last year. Everyone who reads it raves about it. It will actually be out in paperback next month. So if you like hardbacks, get it now. If you like paperbacks, wait a month. But it has to do with 1950s Philadelphia and Washington, D.C.
Oh, wow.
Black women whose stories intertwine. I don't want to say how because I don't want to spoil it, but super strong sense of place. You'll just feel like you have been transported there, and it has to do with motherhood, women's rights, sacrifice, just a lot of really interesting things, a lot of depth to the story.
And 70 years ago is when it was set, but still so relevant in today's world.
Absolutely. With the last year or two, it is definitely super relevant for now.
And anything with that Reese's Book Club designation, I'm beginning to trust that more and more.
I agree.
And you might see it in a film one day, so that's another reason to read it.
That is true. Some of the
agree
best
with
books
that.
become big screen dramas. All right. If you like family drama, speaking of drama, The Connollys of County Down, this one right here in the middle by Tracy Lang.
So I love family drama, a good family drama that's not too dark, not too light, and she really fits the bill for that. 3 siblings. One of them has just gotten out of prison. She's trying to reintegrate back into life, but also into the family dynamics. And it's what it's like with them trying to get to know each other again and deal with some high drama. Really well done.
Okay, so that one's going to be on my to-do list because the family drama I can't get enough of. Okay?
Some of us have enough in real life.
Yes. Maybe teach me how to navigate a little bit of that.
Exactly.
Okay, what about if you like something compelling? You say The Berry Pickers by Amanda Peters. Why?
Well, first, I grabbed it because of the cover. Isn't this cover just absolutely stunning?
It's gorgeous.
So, but inside is every bit as great as the outside. It is also historical fiction set in the 1960s in Nova Scotia and Maine. Mi'kmaq, which is an indigenous group in Canada, a family, they come and pick berries in Maine, and their 4-year-old disappears, and they don't know what happened to her.
Oh my gosh.
And so that story is toggled with the second story of a woman who grows up with parents in Maine who won't tell her her history, won't tell her, they're very secretive, she can't figure out what's going on. So the 2 stories go together, but it's just how you get there. And so kind of trauma and secrets and what all of that happens. It's a heavier story, but it's beautiful.
Okay.
There's the author right there on her screen. Was that a shot of your husband reading the book earlier, by the way?
Either my husband or my son. I didn't see that particular one.
There was a gentleman sitting in the chair.
Then it was probably my husband. If he had dark, grayer hair, it was my husband.
Okay. What's up, Cindy's husband? That was a surprise little cameo of yours. Thank you, by the way, Cindy, for saying that the cover caught your eye, because anytime I'm in a bookstore, I read a lot on the Kindle, but when I go into a bookstore, obviously the cover is the first thing that is going to catch your eye, right?
Yes. I think the do not judge a book by a cover is crazy. I totally do.
I'm judging.
Yes. Yes, all the time judging. So, and I've often sometimes not picked up a book because I didn't like the cover. You know, 'cause
Wow.
I'm like, okay, that cover is bad. I don't think I can read it the whole time.
Well,
Right.
hopefully the front cover makes you pick up and look at the back cover and read what the book is all about. Okay, last on the list, and this is if you like heartwarming and sort of humorous tales.
After you've read all of these.
Yes,
all of these, you need
saved
something
it for
lighter.
last.
The Mostly True Story of Tanner and Louise. This is by Colleen Oakley.
I love this book, and I've recommended it to so many people. Every single person comes back and says the same thing. You're going to hug it when you're done. It's a really sweet story in a generational friendship, a woman in her 80s, a woman in her 20s, and the 80-year-old has fallen. They need somebody to take care of her. They end up together in the same house, not loving this at all.
Wow.
And then they end up on this road trip out to California. And it is just so funny, so heartwarming, delightful.
Wow.
One of those books that you will think about long after you've finished it.
Well, Cindy, you're totally doing your job because I want to read all of these again. This happens every time. The last time you were on, I had to screenshot everything you did. So thank you so much. We're going to share Cindy's picks online, okay? And you know where to find that. It's HoustonLife.tv. Read a book. Make our average go up for your books read on the year.
That's right. That's right. Cindy Burnett, thank you so much.
Thank y'all so much. I always love being here.
We love having you. 10 to 15 books
Truly.
a month. My gosh, that is impressive.
Speed reader.
That's one book every 2 days.
But it's what I do. Like, if I didn't do this, I wouldn't have anything to talk about.
There.
You know, I have to write books.
She has to do it so we can have the good recs.
exactly.
She's
She
the
does
one
it for us.
For you.
My
and
gift
you.
to you.
Thank you, Cindy.